So let's say South wins this with the ace of clubs. Plays a heart to the ace and leads a low spade. Now, of course, I'm declaring seeing all the hands, so I don't know that that's the right play, but it's certainly a reasonable play.
It is. I think he'll just play for hearts 2-2. Or singleton honor in the east hand. West hand.
Well, he can win the club and play the heart, and when a high honor doesn't appear in the west from west, he can win the ace, and I don't think he'd lose anything by playing a spade at that point.
Right.
Yes.
Well, he's revealing too much. Yes.
Yeah, right, exactly. I think but he doesn't know hearts aren't going to split. So this is probably the right line. Discard 3 clubs and then try to split out the hearts. Well, I don't think there was any good reason there not to play a heart and then a low spade before trying diamonds. Would you consider bidding less than 4 hearts, vol against not, with the north hand? Or does that look routine to you?
I think I would bid 4 hearts, John, I must confess. Yeah, well, sometimes partner doesn't have all those wasted values in clubs. I think I would. You like 5 trumps to bid 4 hearts?
No, I like 4 hearts. It might make, and it puts so much pressure on the opponents. They don't know if you're hoping for a save or if opponents don't know what's going on for sure.
Right. I don't have a card for north-south. I don't know if we can get one. How about you, Al? Do you have a card for Jones and Pasque? We do have one for the Italians, or should I say the pair from Monaco? Maybe I should. But they are Italians, no matter what. Now, North will surely get in here. The only question is, with what?
If North's queen was in hearts rather than diamonds, I think 4 hearts would be the the right bid. As it is, I don't know. I think I'd still try 4 hearts.
Yeah, I would bid 4 hearts if my heart suit had been a little better, when I only have 6 of them. If my diamonds had been hearts, then I like 4 hearts.
Right, that's what I was saying.
The red suits. Oh, yeah, okay.
You just, the reason it's so appealing to bid high is that it makes it difficult on East to show a suit.
You mean that you want to shut out the spades, and that's what he just
right.
did. Yes.
Or even clubs. I think South rather likes his hand on this auction.
Oh, sure. 3 trumps and a singleton. And what can they do against this? Can they get more than 2 tricks? 1 in diamonds, 1 in clubs?
No, there's no possibility.
No. Well, it's not a certainty that the declarer will guess the hearts, but he can afford to misguess them and still make. We're talking about the overtrick.
West doesn't like his chances. Seems like a smooth duck was called here. Its only shot is that Norse diamonds aren't so good.
Well, yeah, it can hardly be a surprise that the declarer plays a trump to dummy and leads a diamond up. So one would have thought that Versace was prepared for this.
Well, even if you're never going to lose your ace even if you duck, but you.
Board 15 was flat. This is either 590 or 690. I have a feeling that he may finesse now. So that only 590.
Well, he knows where the ace of spades is, the ace queen of clubs, and the ace of diamonds. I don't know. I don't think he goes wrong. I mean, what could East have?
You see?
Well, color me wrong, but I'm gonna mark that down as an error.
I'll win anything today for 10 more minutes, 7 more minutes. It's been a great day. In the Bugraf Theatre. What a way to celebrate one's birthday. Right, let's move on. So we don't have the card for North-South, but I'm pretty sure that they play 5-card majors, 2/1 game forcing, with a strong no trump. Not so sure about 2 diamonds. Maybe we'll find out.
That's quite a change for top English pairs from a few years ago, isn't it? When they would have almost all been playing a weak no trump.
Yeah, and 4-card majors, but that is history now. I think you can find maybe 1 or 2 English top pairs still playing 4-card majors with a weak no trump. Everyone else plays 5-card majors and a strong no trump. Right, and North-South also play transfer responses to 1 club. Well, I'm not so sure I like the double by South here. What do you think you can achieve? Well, maybe it does go down, but...
Oh, yeah. 4 spades, 3 clubs, and a diamond.
Yeah. He did the right thing. But sometimes partner opens light. I mean, he has a nice hand north. 13 count. 5-card suit. Top cards.
I don't think West was necessarily obliged to get in the auction with his hand. Opponents have bid both of his 4-card suits. He's going to have to find partner with 9 or 10 high cards to be missing a game.
Yeah, John, but you know nowadays how they open light and respond with even less, and they talk you out of your normal game. I would also get 1 no trump, I have to say.
That's possible, but you're not vulnerable. I mean, occasionally you want to give the opponents a chance to play in their 4-4 heart sets when you have a holding like this.
I'm surprised they don't show the nickel match. Leading by 6 imps only going into the last set.
That is surprising.
But I know how it works. Now they decide which 6 matches they are showing in the first half. Then they decide which 6 matches they are showing in the second half. And they are not going to change that, regardless of the scores of the 3 sets. And as we speak, nickel trailing by 4.
Now, should declare cash the ace king of hearts and play a diamond. Problem with that is he just tells the opponents where all of his high cards are.
Yeah, well, if he catches the ace king of hearts, then he should unblock the 10. And then a diamond.
Right, but if he plays the ace king of hearts and then plays a diamond, North is going to step up and go after the black suits. I guess, but declare knows that spades have to be 4-3, so he's only looking at 4 spades, 3 clubs, and a diamond loser. So I guess he should. I think he should be happy for his 5 tricks and just play a diamond and not risk the heart finesse early.
Right. So I was wrong. There was a swing on board 14 actually. Apparently in the third set. So nickel was behind at the end of the third set by 4. So that's how it is. Behind, but we are not watching this because it's not online. Maybe that's okay, because then Rottwell and Maxtos will get all the spectators, including us, John.
That's true.
We think that North-South play 3 weak twos.
It looks. I don't know what line. What line do you think declare could be considering other than cashing another top heart and playing a diamond?
Right. 16, 5 hearts in the other room, doubled, making. So declarer had to guess the hearts there. He did for 650 and gained 2 imps. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that in the other room we have Tokai, Donati and Tokai north-south for Kane against Allfrey and Robson. Just a guess. That has been confirmed. Thank you. So he did what I suggested, ace king of hearts unblocking the 10. But then he exited with a spade.
I bet you didn't suggest the jack of spades, though.
No, but I did suggest the unblock of heart 10, didn't I?
Well, yes. I think I understand what Versace has in mind. He wants North to play another diamond, another low diamond. Then he can win 6 tricks. 2 diamonds and 4 hearts.
Maybe that is clever.
Yes, much more clever than I had been thinking. So he knows he has 8 losers, and he's just hoping that North will duck a diamond. To duck a diamond, you probably have to lead a diamond, a low diamond. Do you think it would have been clever here of South to play the Jack of Hearts under the high heart to tell his partner there's no future in the red suits?
Well, it's always dangerous to do that. Say, well, part understand this. I see what you mean. Yeah. But Jones, on the other hand, why did partner follow with the 3 of diamonds at trick 1? 6, 2, 3, king. Funny trick, isn't it?
Well, I would say, at least here in the States, almost every top player plays some form of Smith Echo. So the first heart by South would announce his feeling about diamonds. So Versace got what he was hoping for.
Right. Same contract, not doubled in the other room.
Well, I'd say very clever by Declare.
So this could be a flat board in a funny way. Oh, 1-0 trump by North, I'm told. Aha, so it's not the same well, it is the same contract, but not in the same direction. Because North is declarer in 1-0 trump. He just made that with 2 over tricks, as you see. So another 2 imps for Kane.
And the swing would have been 3 imps the other way if Versace hadn't been so clever in his play.
Two diamonds is 18-19 balanced. 3 clubs is Staymanish. Of course, you would use 3 clubs for that. Just pretend that partner has a balanced hand. Well, he has. So you use 3 clubs to ask for majors. East has denied 5 hearts or 5 spades when he opens 2 diamonds, but he could have 4 of a major. Or 2 4-card majors, even. I'm asked for more sound. I can't give you more sound. It's the same sound as always. So maybe that listener has a problem. Try to exit and come back. Unless it's an overall problem. In which case I go to bed.
Well,
because I'm tired.
Well, remember for the spectators, note those sliding bars under by the voice with the names of the voice commentators, you can move those, drag those to the right to increase the sound.
Yeah, I think that listener is aware of that. I got messages from 13 now, all saying that it's loud and clear, sound is perfect, I hear you very well. So,
I'm asked the age of North and South, Jones and Pask.
They are in they're not juniors anymore, I believe, so they must be like 26, 27, at least one of them, maybe the other one is 28, something like that. They're not 30.
Spade back here is very good for the defense.
It looks like they're 12. Yeah, well, if you click on their names, that's true, the pictures. But I don't think they're juniors anymore, so they must be over 25.
Well, that wasn't the right play. Generally, when both sides play the same suit, one of them is wrong. Spade back would have put the defense in position to collect 3 spades and then declare can't give up a second diamond. So he's got 3 hearts, a spade, and a diamond. And he's probably going to go down. He slid the queen of diamonds out of his hand because his transportation as a dummy is not very good. I mean, he could have considered winning the first heart with the ace, I suppose, and playing a club to dummy and taking a diamond finesse. It's all pretty nebulous. Will this player have more than 8 tricks here? Well, that's right. He won.
Yes.
He won a diamond. He has 2 diamonds and 3 clubs and 3 hearts and a spade. He got a second diamond in.
Yeah. Now, he has 3 tricks already. 2 more clubs is 5, 2 hearts is 7, and a spade is 8. He has 8 tricks, but I think he can end play south to give him an extra spade or a heart. Oh, sorry.
He's played the club.
He has a. Oh, I see. He has another diamond. That's 4, 6, 8, 9. He has 9 tricks now.
Yeah, he has 9
So
tricks.
yes.
When he won the second diamond trick. And he's played the club so he can win the fourth club in either hand. If South plays a club back, Declare will just win it. Play to the ace, unblock the jack, play to the ace of hearts, cash the ace of diamonds.
I wonder what would have happened if Joe's had switched to a spade. Are we sure they can defeat it?
Well, it's just going to be very difficult for Declare to make it.
Pretty normal looking for spades now. With 2 losers. Three no trumps shows 9 to 11 high card points and an unspecified singleton and 4 trumps. Now, if East passes, South can ask for the singleton with 4 clubs. 4 diamonds shows a singleton diamond, 4 hearts shows a singleton heart, and 4 spades shows a singleton club.
East does not like getting shut out of the auction with that hand. Double is certainly possible.
The good thing about playing these splinters is that opener doesn't have to ask for the singleton if he's not interested. And then responder hasn't revealed where the singleton is. So a direct bid at the 4 level shows a void. Partner's always interested in a void, but not always in a singleton.
So East couldn't stand it. He had to get in. The big drawback here of saying double is that you're going to pick off partner's queen third of spades. Here we see it doesn't make any difference because North South have 10 trumps, but without that double, South would have no reason not to play the spade straight up.
So you see South didn't ask for the singleton. He just thought that he wanted to be in 4 spades. Well, you may argue, well, he has 3 aces, that's not much. But he has shape, 5, 4, 2, 2, and 3 aces again. top cards. Very good for high level suit contracts.
Right, especially if partner has a singleton diamond that he had. And if the Jack of Hearts was on side, the player would be making 12 tricks here.
On 18, 3-note trumps was played from the west side and got a heart lead because South had overcalled a heart. So it went a heart to the 9, Queen and King. And then Declarer was in his hand and he could take a diamond finesse at trick 2. Actually, he took a deep finesse, diamond to the 9.
Well, he
took 4
he was
club
never
tricks.
in trouble.
Do you know how he got 4 club tricks? Because after the diamond to the 9, he let a club from dummy, and it went low 9. 7, 9. That's interesting play. Very unusual play, I would say. How did he get that right?
Well, he was... The idea was simply to preserve the communication in the club suit, which was the only suit that he was fairly certain he could enter into either hand. Well, North-South can make 5 diamonds here.
Yes, and I think they'll get there. I mean, Pasca has a very nice hand after a 1 diamond overcall. My partners usually overcall 1 spade, John. How about yours?
Not only do my partners overcall 1 spade, they don't have that good a hand.
Wow. 3 diamonds, 5-5 in the majors, invitational. Well, he has 5-5 in the majors. The question is whether he has an invitational hand. But he thought he had.
Well, sometimes you push just a little bit when you can get your distribution in. At least you're assured to get to the right strain. I suppose South will bid 4 clubs here as a good diamond raise. Or does he just bid 5 diamonds?
Yeah. At a practical bid, 5 diamonds.
Yeah, but you would hate to take a minus on this board with you're looking at the ace, king, 4th of hearts. Let's say partner had the king, jack, 4th of spades rather than the ace, jack, 4th.
The spectator suggests 3 hearts by South. Also a possibility. That must show a good diamond race with values in hearts.
Well, If we haven't talked about it, I don't know. I prefer 4 clubs. I mean, you're not going to sit for 3 no trump, are you? Now, what if West doubles 3 spades? Start out with
Dennis. Well, that's very interesting. Now, you said that 5 diamonds was an easy make. However, Dennis Pilder from the Lavazza team went 1 down in 5 diamonds doubles.
Well, let's say you get a diamond lead. Can't you just cross ruff, spade ruff, ace king of hearts ruff? Well, let's see.
No, that's 10 of diamonds. I think you have a problem.
Yeah, West can discard a spade on the 3rd heart. And maybe you can't make 5 diamonds with a diamond lead.
I don't know the lead, where he went down. It could be the Singleton Club Queen. I don't know. Al has an account in every room, he should know. Indeed, it was the Queen of Clubs.
Let's see. Club, club, club. Ruff with the jack of diamonds. Ace of spades ruff. Again, heart, heart, and that.
Yeah, but you need to get back to your hand without West being able to discard one of his spades.
Yeah, right. The 3rd round of hearts and that spade discard is what kills it. Kills the cross ruff.
Yeah, that's how the play went. 3 rounds of clubs and Builder ruffed with the ace of diamonds. So far it's normal, but I don't think you can make it actually.
So South needs the 10 of diamonds rather than the 9 of diamonds, I guess. Then he can ruff 1 spade low and
yeah, or the 10 of diamonds in the east hand. Yes, and indeed, West overruffed a spade at some point. The 3rd round of spades. Because Declarer had to play hearts to get back to his hand. Well, it was a very, very long hesitation before Norse doubles 3 spades. Everyone knows, although they're playing with screens, everyone knows that Jones was the one in the tank. Then partner pulled to 4 diamonds. It's rather strange because double of 3 spades must be penalty, right?
has to be in my book, but there's some very strange takeout doubles these days. Oh, what if South had bid 4 clubs? Would West be quiet, or would West bid 4 spades? Now, South would be certain to sit for a double.
Well, now we'll see 5 diamonds played in this room as well. And I have a feeling that you can't make it. I mean, Versace is not thinking about bidding 5 spades. He's thinking about doubling.
Well, right.
Yeah. I just clicked on Jip just to see if this contract can make, and Jip tells us that it can make on any lead. We just have to figure out how. Can he do it if he doesn't play 3 rounds of hearts and comes back to his hand with a diamond ruff instead? But then he has to ruff high again. And will he not end up with a diamond loser then? It's all very interesting. Whew. Did you figure out how it's making, John?
I have not.
Can you get 3 heart tricks, maybe? When West has doubles of 9? Can East be squeezed in the majors?
Yeah, that's it. It's just squeezed. It's a major suit squeeze. So you take 7 trumps, ace, king of hearts, and ace of spades, and that's 10 tricks, and gain 1 with the major suit squeeze.
Presumably, Builder didn't know that spades were 5-3. We don't know the auction in that room. But this is an open book, is it not? I mean, Declara knows exactly what the opponents have. West must be 5-5, 2-1.
Right. The only possibility would be if East had a singleton in both minors with 5 spades and 6 hearts, because West has shown 3 spades. Yeah, he's making. Well done. Mr. Jones saw it quicker than we did.
He did. East is squeezed. That's right. Goodbye. Oh, a simple squeeze. How did we miss that, John?
Well, we were focused in on trying to, at least I was focused in on trying to cross-rough. But North listened to the bidding, knew where the cards were, and played it accurately. I have to say that I like to be outplayed as a commentator. I like the players to play really well like they have been.
Let's see if Donati can do the same, if there are 5 diamonds in the other room. They're bidding the hand as we speak, but no result yet. The contract is also 5 diamonds, but undoubled. I don't know how much East showed in the other room. Did he show 5-5 in the majors? East did bid 2 spades and later 4 hearts. Okay. So I think he's going to make it.
Oh, there's been an aggressive move by North here.
This will depend on the jack of clubs, I think. Club diamond hard loser. Yeah, you need to guess the clubs to make. I don't think I would make a responsive double with the north hand, John. Vulnerable, who I think I'll just let them play in 4 spades. I'm not going to bid 5 hearts at these colours. How about you?
I don't think I would bid with the north hand. But look, there's a vulnerable 5 hearts. It's on a diamond finesse.
Yeah. So at any rate, it would have been cheaper to bid 5 hearts.
Well, depends upon the club guess. It's not.
No. But what does he know? He will know that North has 2 spades and South 1. Hearts must be 5-5 on this auction, right?
Right, but how does he guess the jack of clubs?
Exactly.
He'll be hoping that somehow the opponents are panicked into leading clubs.
And Donato did make his 5 diamonds, but undoubled, so 4 imps to all 3. And made it on the same squeeze. So identical play.
South maybe is worried about being end played, but with 2 spades and dummy, there's no worry about leading a heart right away. I think the jack would have been a better play by North there. Make life easy on partner.
Yes, but then he wouldn't have the count. The jack shows the 10 and 9, I agree, but it doesn't show how many diamonds he has.
You really don't care about the count, do you?
The danger, from my point of view here, is that South plays his partner for the King Jack of clubs instead of the Ace of Hearts. And therefore he may solve the Declarer's club problem.
Well, if South goes wrong here, I'm laying all the blame on North for that failure to play the Jack of Diamonds. Partner played the Jack of Diamonds, you play the Queen without thinking. I mean, North wouldn't have played the Jack from the Jack Doubleton.
Right. So far, so good for the defense. Yeah, it's unlikely that North would have doubled four spades with absolutely nothing in hearts, Jack high in diamonds, king, jack of clubs. No. So you have to play your part for the ace of hearts. I agree there.
Surely North will play the jack of diamonds now. There's no point in playing a club.
No, of course not. Mahaffey plus 3 over nickel. And it's not on Vigraph.
Well, Mahaffey and nickel both have very fine teams, so it's not surprising to see a close match.
And they have all the pros playing now. The Mahaffey team. So Kohler and Billy Cohen with the Dutch pair Van den Bos and Van Langveld. Well, Lauria has no clue regarding the jack of clubs. Kohler went down in 5 diamonds, I'm told. Levin made 5, but he was in 3. Now, when Dennis Bilder went down in 5 diamonds in the Lavazza match, he can't have had the same information as De Clara had in this room and in the other room in this match, because otherwise he would have made it, obviously. I mean, the guy has played before. He knows how to execute a squeeze.
Well, I don't know why De Clara isn't roughing this and then thinking. I mean, I can't believe he's sitting there thinking about what to do here.
No, seems very strange. Maybe the operator's stuck. Maybe she can't touch a card. Maybe she can't click on a card. Who knows? If this table crashes, John, I am bed-bound. I have to say, I am extremely tired. This is my 4th set today.
Well, I'll bet something's happening at the table.
Yeah, I was right about Bilder. I mean, East didn't bid. West bid clubs and West bid more clubs. That's all he knew.
I don't see that West has enough to bid more clubs. He has enough to bid clubs, but not more clubs.
Yes, because he opened 2 clubs. Precision style, right? 2 diamonds overcalled. Double by East. And then 3 clubs.
So East did show something.
Yeah, he did show the majors. but not 5-5.
Was
The contract in the other room is the same, again undoubled.
seems like the North would like to show that jack of diamonds, show as many high cards as he can.
Yep, no wonder. Declarer is taking his time here, as will be the case in the other room. It is a crucial board, with 7 to go after this. You can ill afford an adverse swing here. You don't want to lose 10 imps. You may gain 10, it may be flat. Well, it can't be flat when it's on double in the other room, but flattish, or maybe you'll lose 10. That would be 11 in that case.
It seems like it would be pretty tough to judge as declarer whether North would double or not, depending on whether he had 2 little clubs or the jack doubles in the clubs.
Exactly. In the other room, West is declarer, and I assume that North led the jack of diamonds. But I don't know. So East must have opened the multi, so that's why declarer is West in the other room. I'm told that Rothwell went down in 4 spades, misguessing clubs. The moment of truth.
Well, if you think a while first, you can always tell your partner, well, I thought about doing the right. If he goes wrong, you can always say, well, I thought about doing the right thing.
Yeah. Just unlucky for North-South that East has the 9 of clubs. Alright, so he got it wrong. Let's see what happens in the other room. Yeah, in the other room, I think they led the jack of diamonds, didn't they? Or was it the jack of clubs? Wait a second. Did they lead the jack of clubs in the other room? No, the jack of diamonds. So Robson is facing the exact same problem in the other room. Diamond jack ducked to his king. And this is 22, 23, I think. 3 diamonds a transfer. And 3 spades is also a transfer, showing a balanced hand. I think, because 3 no trumps would not have been natural. Al can tell us. 3 spades. They'll end up in 4 hearts.
I was thinking that East might have super accepted with that hand. It is 22, but it's really nice looking opposite a 5-card heart suit.
Yeah, but he did upgrade already when he showed his hand, John. It's the rebid of 2 no trump shows 23, 24.
Okay.
It's a reasonable upgrade, but I wouldn't have super accepted. Here we are in 4 hearts. Can we make it?
Gonna have to guess the clubs.
Is it on a club guess again?
I think so. I mean, South is not going to lead a black card on this auction. Wrong again.
I don't believe this. Surely not the 6 of clubs. 6 of hearts. Not 6 of clubs. How on earth can this be right? Into a 23-24 balanced hand. Come on. What's the reasoning? I'd like to know what goes through his head.
Maybe he was feeling desperate that he needed the king doubles and a clubs.
Okay, that's one reason. The only way to defeat it is his partner has king X. Then you have 2 clubs, a spade, and a ruff. Possible.
I wonder if Declarer is thinking that the ace of clubs is on side.
It'll be a while till we get the result on 21 with Robson at the wheel. He can take forever, but he usually gets it right.
I don't know that Declarer can Declarer make this anymore. Oh yeah, he's got a heart and dummy to lead towards a spade.
Yeah, but will he lead towards the jack of clubs instead? Well, no. Would Norse play the queen at trick 1 with ace queen? You see, Robson made it. I told you. He gets it right more often than not. I don't know how he did, but he did. 11 imps back to all three, and we have a tie.
Actually would have been a good idea for North to get rid of the 10 of clubs.
Ha! And now they have to give him a spade. Yes.
South had to hold all the clubs.
Indeed. Let's see here, John. East-West can make 3 spades. North-South can make 4 hearts. Or can they? I don't think they can on best defense. 4 hearts can also go down. Maybe that's double dummy, but it can. West can lead his singles on club and then underlead his spade to get a club rough for down 1.
So this looks like a 3-spade bid by North to me, showing short spades and 4 hearts, game values. But that's going to allow East to double.
Yeah, and then it's much easier to find the defense. A direct 4 hearts would have worked better.
Well, it might have worked. It would have worked better because East might well have been tempted to bid 4 spades with that hand.
No, I'm not criticizing 3 spades. I would have bid 3 spades myself. Just saying that 4 hearts would have worked better.
Right, but after the club lead, though, let's say East doesn't get the bid in, West can afford to win the ace king of hearts before he has to guess what to play, so East will get a chance to signal where his entry might be.
Yes, dropping the king of spades, John, to show the queen.
It's always good as a defender if you can hold up on a winner when you give partner a chance to signal. I wonder if West is thinking of doubling, thinking he's got enough information now.
Quite possible. But then again, North might have the spade void. So it's not obvious. Maybe he's thinking four spades. I don't think double. No, about the nickel match, let's have a look.
But the double of three spades should just indicate a high card in the suit, surely, here. It doesn't say partner bid four spades if you have a little shape.
Yeah, nickel by four after 9 boards. Also interesting to see what happens on board 22 in the other room in this match. That is, of course, crucial with the match tied. Can't imagine that South in the other room will lead a low club. Maybe a trump, maybe a diamond, but not a black suit. Okay, so club lead looks obvious. So 22 scored now. Contract made. So declarer must have guessed the clubs, unless he got a club lead or a spade lead. Let's see. No, he got a trump lead and guessed the clubs. Good play. Get a signal from partner, as John suggested, and then underlead your spades. Maybe Lauria should have played the king of spades. I don't know. But it worked.
King of
Down
spades.
one.
King of spades or deuce of diamonds. I mean, or nine of diamonds. Maybe you just didn't want to waste the diamond.
Interesting boards, I would say. 5 to go.
Lots of little tricky things.
Scope for swings. This might be a swing. We don't know. We don't know the contract yet. We don't know the play.
Here's one of those dreaded one no trump contracts.
Terrible. At 1 a.m. Can't they skip this? Funny upgrade this.
They're using 15 to 17.
Yeah. Or 14 good. I mean, we have 14 bad. 4 333, no intermediate cards. How on earth do you think this is worth an upgrade?
Well, let's see. There's 2 spades, 3 clubs, and a diamond, and a heart.
Well, I don't really root for anybody here, but I really hope it goes down. There's absolutely no need to upgrade that east hand.
Well, it's not going to go down anymore now, I don't think.
No, not on that lead. But isn't it a normal lead? I think it is. Bridge isn't fair. So the contract on 23 in the other room, is that 4 spades? Oh, the auction is not over, but they are in 4 spades at the moment. Right. K&R, what do you reckon, John? The spectator put it into the K&R to ask how much is the east hand worth. What do you think?
I don't know. I'd say 14.2.
Well, close enough. 13.9.
I'm not a big K&R fan. Because the hands don't stand on their own. It's how they fit with partner, and if partner has the necessary intermediates.
Yeah, I agree with you. Back to board 23, the contract is 5 hearts doubled. At the other table, that contract will go down for sure. Can they take it 2 down? Well, they can. Will they? Once you have it 1 down, you may not go for the second under trick.
Well, I think if East-West defend what I consider correctly, they should get it down 2, a club lead. And then you take your 2 hearts and partner throws the king of spades. Pretty clear.
I'm asked, can you tell me why South switched to the jack of spades? Well, he was hoping that partner had the ace, declare of the 10. That's known as a surround play, or surrounding play. That's how you can get 4 spade tricks. You find partner with ace third and declare with 10 third. You can take 4 spade tricks by playing the jack. It's a well-known trick, at least to experts. That was what he was playing for. Do you agree, John?
Absolutely. North needs to get rid of that 10 of spades.
So 5 hearts did go 2 down, and 9 imps to all 3. And the nickel match, and nickel Mahaffey match, tied with 4 boards to go. Four boards to go here, and the lead is 9.
Well, I don't know who South was at the other table on board 23, but taking the push to 5 hearts looks pretty weak to me.
Yeah, took high.
Well, if South raises to 2 hearts, will West double to get his partner to compete?
Yeah, I think South will raise to 3 hearts. West will still double, I think. Yeah. You see, 3 hearts here. Now West has to double. And then, well, he doesn't have to. He didn't.
I would say I can't force my partner to the 4 level. Can't be sure we're going to beat 3 hearts.
Yeah, 3 hearts is 1 down. 1 spade, 1 heart, 2 diamonds, and a club to lose. But East-West have a club contract, but it's difficult to bid 3 clubs over 3 hearts.
Well, if South hit on a spade lead, you might need 2 spades, a heart, and a club. I guess you're still only down 1. I was still making 3.
Nickel now 5 behind with 3 to go. Down 1. Now let's see, this could be interesting. South will open 1 no trump in the second seed. And as we all see, you can make 3 no trumps. You just have to guess the clubs. They can take 4 spade tricks, but that's all.
Maybe 5 clubs is a little better contract. Still have to guess the clubs, but
yes,
you wouldn't be down serval.
Well, let's see what he does here. He may transfer to clubs, or he may just punt 3 no trumps. Who knows? I think he'll show his clubs to see if partner has a fit.
Yeah, I think it's definitely right to show the clubs. You might bid 2 spades, and maybe then 3 spades shows short clubs. I don't know. Over 2 no trump, don't want to just give up at 3 clubs.
No. If you bid again over 3 clubs, whatever is the better of the two, then 3 spades should show short spades. Now South has a pretty good hand in context, right? With
Right,
short spades
definitely.
in partner's hand.
I mean, I think he has the Q bid here. I'd like to have another club, but nothing wasted in spades.
They did well to bid 5 clubs, I have to say. Now, why would he get clubs right, is the question. There's not a lot in it. They didn't bid anything. Going for the drop is roughly 52%. And finessing is 48. When you cash the ace and they follow with 2 small cards. Thing to do with table feel here, John. There's not a lot in it.
No, there's not. I mean, you could try to rough some cards. You could play spade, and I mean, you could start roughing, but all of a sudden you might be losing to the singles and queen of clubs somewhere. So I think it's just right to take your 4% edge and go down in 5 clubs, a trick.
Okay, so 2 spades is size ask all clubs. So 2 no shows a minimum. And now 3 spades must show clubs and short spades. Right. Well, Jones bid it well. Now it's up to Pascal to make it. A lot may depend on it. On board 20. Sorry, go on.
North is playing. So we'll have to blame Jones if it goes down.
Blame Jones. Yes.
I'm surprised to see the diamond lead instead of a spade, since North announced short spades and South liked his hand enough to Q-bid with a minimum. He'd shown a minimum, and now he Q-bid, so I'm really surprised that he let a diamond. So he is trying to get a little bit of a count here, but...
So much for the club guess.
The double diamond, the 2 diamond leads by the defense is shot down any chance of a red suit squeeze, because they can now eliminate the other diamond.
He could still hope for a miracle in hearts, but that didn't happen. They'll definitely finish earlier at this table than in the other room, so maybe we'll want to have a look at what happens in the other room after this, John. Could be very exciting.
This looks like an aggressive but reasonable four-heart contract available to East-West, but it's not going to make with the hearts playing poorly.
They're not getting to hearts when South shows them. Would I open in the third seat? I'm asked. Yes, I would. Now you, John.
I was going to ask if you would take a bid with the West cards or after the double, over the double. I mean, you got a fair amount of high cards. Your diamonds don't look well placed.
I'm not interested anymore when South shows hearts. How about this contract? This contract has 3 trump losers, a heart,
3 trumps and a spade, and a heart. So it's going to make without any problems at all, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see. They get 2 roughs here.
But that's okay. He's in 2. So I mean, he can't go down 2. Going back to your question many hours ago, John, regarding the age of Jones and Pascal, they're both 27. So I was very close.
Well, they've led very clean lives because they look like they might be 17. But then these days, most everybody looks 17 to me.
Not me, I can assure you.
Well, you just had one too many late night commentary sessions.
Yeah, that too. But that's not the reason.
"13 winners here."
Yeah. So it's getting closer and closer. 1 imp on 24, 4 imps on 25 to the Kane team. So 4 imps in it with 3 to score. (19 to 21, 4 2 2 5). Yep. Right, he has 25, and you need all 21. I mean, and you need all 21 to get to 13 tricks.
Well, how do we proceed as East here? Maybe 4 diamonds? And hope partner can ask for key cards some way?
Well, the question is, can you bid 7 with any confidence? What if partner has a 19 count?
Those 2-pointed jacks that make the difference here. The jacks become much better when you also hold the queens.
Yeah, but this is reasonable. I don't think they'll bid the grand in the other room either. So 5 clubs is the contract, on 26 in the other room as well. The lead is the ace of spades, played by South, so he just needs to guess the clubs. So we can move to the other table if you want, John. I mean, it's easy for declarer to take 13 tricks here, right?
It is. I was just thinking about the West opening bid here. It's got really enough values for a 2-note trump or 2 clubs, but the hand is so good in one of the black suits, you hate, and it's tough to get both suits in after a high-level opening bid.
Yeah, but you can
Anyway,
say that
see you
at the other table when they get to 28. So here we are at the other table, play finished in the closed room. So got clubs wrong here as well. No swing.
Well, if you're a top player, you just don't give up your 4% edge in playing for the drop. Unless you feel you need a swing, perhaps you would go for it. Declare can hope for a double squeeze here. Play to the ace of hearts or the ace of diamonds and rough another spade. at 5 of diamonds, and dummy just is not good enough.
No, declarer will have to discard before Robson. So, flat. This is an okay result for the English team from the other table. 2 diamonds making. But it's not necessarily a good board. Depends on East-West. I assume that South will show his hearts at this table as well. And then East-West will stay out of trouble. But even if they get to a hard contract, they may make it, unless, as long as they don't get to game.
2 hearts is probably high enough.
Yeah.
Does that show 5 hearts and 4 of a minor?
No. It's a constructive weak 2. They have 2 diamonds available as a weak 2. So this shows like, I think 8-11, or is it 9-12? Something like that. Usually 6 cards. So I think that East may make a move here. But he did not.
Well, even if they'd gotten to 4 hearts, it'd probably be a wash, because 4 hearts is probably down 2, and nobody's going to take a pot shot at it.
This looks very good for England.
So this is 5 imps.
Yeah, with 1 to go. We're not going to reveal anything about board 28, of course. People who want to know well. Can't imagine that Robson is going 2 down in 2 hearts there, or even more. Well, it's making, isn't it? Yeah, they can take the club rough, but he still has 8 tricks.
I don't know the North-South players here, Roland. I've seen their names, but I don't know even where they're from.
Donati, Giovanni Donati, Italy, 20 years young, the new star player of Italy. Tokay is from, Mustafa Tokay is from Turkey originally, but I think he moved to Italy, and that he may be eligible to play for Italy, if not now, then very soon, maybe next year. Robson, you know, Andrew Robson, right?
Yes.
And Aubrey is his regular partner in England most of the time. at international events, Robson plays with Forrester, Tony Forrester. The partnership, a great partnership up the past. I'm sure you remember those two playing together. So he's making this. He could have made it with an over trick. Now he's making it 110 plus the 90, 205 imps. Before board 28, which might be interesting. Let's have a look. It would definitely be interesting in the Mahafid nickel match when it's tied with one to go. And it did end in a tie, 109 to 109. So they're going to play extra boards, 2 boards. Now this is not as interesting as it might have been if Versace and Laria had beat the Grand Slam with 13 tricks. Then Robson and Aldridge would have to match that to win the match. Now it's not interesting anymore because they are winning. You can't imagine that they stop short of Slam. I can tell you that in the nickel match they both bit 6 no trumps.
The way to get to 7 is for East to be able to show a good diamond suit, and then West asked for controls, and he could count to 13.
Yes, one spade is a transfer response denying a 4-card major. So 2 spades is just a normal reverse.
Maybe East should bid 3 diamonds now. The other table is a club, a diamond, 2 spades. And East never really showed a good suit.
Well, I don't think they'll bid the grand here, but it doesn't matter as long as they.
Well, I think they've got a shot.
Yeah,
the West hand is too good to bid 3 no trump, so he's temporizing with 3 hearts.
Yeah, but what can East do?
Well, he's going to bid
a quant 4 no.
No, I think he's going to bid. I think he's too good. He's too good for that. He can't afford partner to pass 4-0. So he's going to bid 4 clubs, 4 diamonds, or 4 hearts. I think
why is he too good for a quant 4-0? The partner has shown reverse strengths, but that could be 17, 18 points, right?
Oh, I don't know, but my hand is worth more than 13 high cards with the king, queen, jack, set the diamonds. I wouldn't consider bidding 4-0 trump here. I've gotten to say that with one spade that I didn't have a 5-card suit, and I would just go ahead and bid 4 diamonds.
Yeah, but from his point of view, it sounds like partner is 4-3-1-5, doesn't it?
Well, that's possible, but even so, my hand is worthwhile. I don't know, with 4-3-1-5, would partner just not bid 3 no trump over? I mean, why did partner bid 3 hearts over 3 diamonds?
Asked nickel overtime on V-graph. I doubt it. And we didn't even have the match on V-graph, which was extremely strange.
It's only 2 boards, I understand.
2 boards. If it's still tied, I think they're playing sudden death. Al said something about that earlier. Or is it 2 boards twice? No, 2 boards, then 1 until they find a winner.
2 boards and then 1 board, and on the next deal they each only get 7 cards.
Wonderful. Now this is a Grand Slam tie in my book. That's a good bid. Instead of bidding 6, he was always going to 6, of course. Then on the way, he bids 5 no, and partner can show a good diamond suit now with 6 diamonds. But can Robson count 13 tricks? Well,
it's getting close, and if partner didn't have the king of hearts, he could possibly establish a long club. It's getting close to 7 diamonds.
Yeah, and East could have maybe ace queen of clubs instead of the king of hearts. But if he had, he would maybe bid 4 clubs over 3 hearts. He knows partner has at least 5 clubs.
Well, it's Robeson and Forrester that about a year ago got to that spectacular Grand Slam on a 4-3 fit, right? 7 diamonds.
No, it was Forrester and Robson. It was Robson playing with Forrester.
Yeah, right. That's Forrester. If they had was it a 5-3 or 5-4 spade fit, but they needed the rough in the 3-card hand and diamonds for the 13th trick. But it was a hand that was very well judged.
Absolutely. They found the trump fit at the 7 level. That was it Robson and gold rather than Robson and Forrester?
Yes, it was gold. Right.
It was David Gold, yeah. He was also playing. Is he still playing? He was on some team. I don't know if they're still in the event or whether they were knocked out.
Well, if he passes 6 diamonds, they lose 3 imps, but they're still all right.
It can't go wrong for England. So England will have a team, at least one team, in the round of 16, starting tomorrow, same times as usual. Gold is on the Schwartz team, Richie Schwartz, and they won their match handily in the round of 32, so they're also through. Right, so that's Gold playing with Schwartz, and they have what Bierman, pardon, from Israel on the team. Is that right? I can't remember. No, I'm told.
Well, Roland, get some rest, and I'll see you in a couple days.
Okay, thanks everyone, and good night.